Okay, I guess we're live. Thank you, Facebook. Welcome. It is 2 o'clock Central Time on this Tuesday, July the 6th, 2021. I'm Will Samuels of the King Cake Hub, and today is a very special day. Right? We are halfway to Carnival 2022. It's hard to believe that we're already this far into the year, and that from this point on, it just gets nonstop. And as we go through the fall, and we go through the holidays, and everything else, as we count down to the Carnival season, next Mardi Gras will be here before we know it. Very, very excited. This is always a fun day. Actually, always look forward to July 6th, being at that halfway point, knowing that it's all downhill coming up, and in terms of the workload and stuff that's coming up, we're going to be doing a lot to come up with a fantastic season 4 for you next year. It's had a great few years, and I am so thankful to a lot of folks, a lot of you out there, which we really appreciate. So we're on Facebook Live. We're on the King Cake Cup Facebook page. I think we're also cross-posting to Pete Sonola's Facebook page and Mardi Gras TV. We'll talk a little bit about that. If you have comments such as Scott Gotro, I want some King Cake. Yes, but you got to wait 6 more months. Drop it and we'll respond to your questions. We'll respond to your comments as best we can throughout this broadcast. Let you know a little bit more about what's coming up, a little sneak preview of what's coming up for 2022, and talk a little bit about the Mardi Gras that's just passed. It was a really fantastic season. So many people to thank. We really got through it, and everything that was going on for this carnival, such as it was, I think that what we were able to do at King Cake Hub, what the city was able to pull off as far as the spirit of carnival, the crew house floats, everybody kind of pitching in the city gave kind of a new way excuse me, for us all to experience, for us all to be a part and play a role in carnival. As far as King Cake Hub, we had such an incredible staff. We were so blessed for several people to be back for the second year. Rachel, Katie, Shannon, Dean, Phil, Flash, Linda, and Sarah were all just absolutely incredible. We owe so much for them, what they did, to be able to talk to people, to be able to teach about king cakes, to be able to go through as many customers as we had to get that line moving quickly, and to do it in a difficult environment with everybody having to wear masks and having to control the door from time to time, and just having to make sure that we were doing the responsible thing in terms of social distancing and in terms of making sure that we were running a responsible business. I really give them a lot of credit, and I'm very, very thankful to all of them. My wife, Jennifer, our daughter, Olivia, were just absolutely fantastic. Jen was a complete lifesaver in many, many, many ways. And Libby was so much fun and really enjoyed being there, and really brought a spirit. And I was so proud of her, not only during Carnival, but everything that she has done during the past year. She just, with doing virtual school and being kind of on her own and being so independent at that, I'm really proud of her with what she was able to do, and really proud of how she has become such a really, really good worker at King Cake Hub for 12 years old. Right? We're not violating any child labor laws, but we're just very proud of what she's been able to do, and the work ethic that she has been able to gain just from King Cake Hub. The Broad side, the Broad Theater, we really could not have asked for a better location, and it kind of came through kind of towards the last minute. The mortuary was a great spot for us for our first couple of years. And to be honest with you, I think we would have certainly outgrown it this year with the number of bakeries and the number of king cakes that we had gotten in. I think the mortuary would have been too small for us for what we needed. And Broad came through. It was so nice being over there. Great partnership with the theater, with Broadside, with Brian, with Christina and Allison and all of the staff. Really indebted for just being able to be in there and having a spot just so centrally located, and having the parking and having the convenience of being there close to the Greenway and close to the streetcar line, and just having that hub of carnival with Plush Appeal just a couple of blocks away, and the Zulu Den and everything else, that really can become a really, really cool ground central for Carnival. And I'll be excited if we are able to be back there next year of what we can do. And certainly on January 6th and beyond, as we make that really just a focus of Carnival. So I'm really very, very, very thankful to everybody at the Broad and the Broadside. DoorDash was a great partnership this year. No idea that it would be as good as it was. And to the driver, to every DoorDash driver that was in there, it worked out so well. And I'm really thankful because we tried to convey to the drivers that they are representative of King Cake Hub. And it's so important that they know about what the king cakes are like, and we were giving them samples and stuff so that they know what they're delivering to customers. And one of the things that I was hoping for this year with DoorDash is that we could get king cakes to customers within like 30 minutes, if not sooner than that. Because the best thing about with King Cake Hub at DoorDash, it's a little bit different. Like when you're at a restaurant and an order comes through, and then you say, okay, well, we got to have time to prepare it and cook the food and everything else. With king cakes, it's like, okay, boom, an order comes in. We know that we've got a Gambino's Bavarian going out. We run across and snag it and say, okay, ready to pick up. So a lot of times, like, if you can picture how okay, there's a picture of what the Broad was like. So when an order would come in, right, we would go all the way across, get the king cake. By the time we would get back to our little area, then the driver would be there ready to go. So a lot of times it was almost instantaneous. And we were also very, very lucky to be in that spot. And the DoorDash drivers were going to be waiting there in the parking lot. And if things would come in, it's like, hey, something else just came in. Let's see if we can get another thing for you. So it was a great partnership. I'm very, very, very pleased with how that worked out. We will be back to DoorDash for next year. And we're just very pleased with how that was. All of our bakeries, our old ones, our new ones, they did such a good job at keeping us in product and being consistent, getting there every day, and not freaking out. And we kept ordering more and more. Really fantastic group of partners to work with. I'm so blessed with all of them, with Gambino's, Hido, Canada, Bywater, all being there from the beginning. Noka, and with the Cake Cafe arrangement, that just worked out so well. Really, Cake Cafe has always been one of our favorite king cakes, and to be able to offer that now, even though the bakery is closed, that worked out so well. Kaluta's, Big Boy Dewey Dewey's, Zapardo's, Sugar Love. I'll show you this video here in a second, and Kaywood Randazzo's. Every time I would say we need more, they're like, yeah, no problem. I mean, however many you need. And they were out there exactly on time. In the morning, super early in the morning, they would be the first one there. This was one of the last days during the season, the load-in process, and it was like pouring rain. We had all the vans back up to the thing, and we just were able to get stuff in and out really, very, very quickly, and it just worked out so well. So Kaywood and Dad, those were great. And then the new ones this year, Brennan's. This was crazy. Brennan's was when they contacted me, and we knew. I was just about to put out the list, right? This is our little card of all of the king cakes. Yeah, and it's just about ready to go to print. And they emailed me and said, hey, we're going to be making a king cake for next year. We'd love for y'all to carry it. We were like, boom, absolutely. No question at all. And it was such a great cake, and they were such a pleasure to work with. And I was just so pleased with how that turned out. We got some cool stuff to announce with them for next year, coming up a little bit later on in our broadcast. Breads on Oak, Gracious Bakery, so glad to have them aboard. Bittersweet Confection, which is also one of the last-minute things that we brought on, and they were great to work with. Waffles on Maple, which we brought in through the season for gluten-free offerings. Great cakes, and we're really thankful for them. And GW Fins, which they contacted us too, and they were like, hey, we've got this soft pretzel king cake, praline flavored soft king cake pretzel. We're like, yeah, definitely. And that was very, very popular, and very proud to bring them on. And even the other things, even the non-king cake things that we're working with, New Orleans ice cream, was ice cream. I had no idea, but it was all really, really good. Worked out really well. Epiphany Throws, all environmentally conscious. They're locally. I Want to Do That book, which hopefully have a couple more books next year. And even the soaps. We had the 1803 soap. We had the king cake soaps, which was a great little add-on. So a lot of companies, a lot of small businesses that we're very, very proud to support, and we're very thankful that they are working with us, and we look forward to continuing to work with them for 2022 and beyond. Studio Monday. My good friend Ian, who I've been friends with for a long time, he has done all of our logos, all of our T-shirts. I can never get the pointing thing right on these things. There we go. There's the Carnival shirt, the Rexit shirt that's hanging up on the window. This was funny. This is a funny story because we were moving through a lot of them, and we wanted to come up with the specific 2021 shirts, and we were out in the parking lot, and all of a sudden I said, Rexit. And Ian's eyes lit up, and he was like, yeah, let's do that. And we came up with that shirt. He came up with that shirt. We had it in stock just, a week or so later and stuff. Had the design. And that was great. He does such a great job. Studio Monday, Ian and his team, with the logos, with the design, of our artwork, marketing, T-shirts, digital ads, whatever you need. StudioMonday.com. Very thankful with what he has done for us, not only with King Cake Cup, but all the other businesses we've had, Pizza Nola, and everything else. He's doing great. We were very thankful for the media this year, and this is just like a little sampling of stuff that's on the website. But Arthur Hardy, happy birthday to Arthur Hardy, just celebrated number 75. Poppy Tooker, Gene Nathan, Peggy Scott Laborde, Alan Mason, Frank Stansberry, Ian McNulty, Doug McCash, W.M. Well, Fox 8, WTSU, WGNO, all of them were there live on our Carnival kickoff. I'm so thankful. Wild Bill from Channel 26, Chubby Latino, great customer. Todd Price, Benny Grunch, Professor Paul Naval, Grand Marshal Mardi Gras. So many people were very thankful that were helping us spread the word this season and over the times that we have been here for the last few years as King Cake Cup. So it's been great. I mean, I just so many people to thank. And this is really the first chance that we've had to reach out there to thank everybody. The first live broadcast that we've done since Carnival, because we've been a little busy. But now, halfway to King's Day 2022, lots of good stuff coming up. Let me show you this thing. The hot chocolate bombs from Sugarloaf. Oh wait, we got Twitter going on. We got to see if they caught the python yet. Let's see. There's still a python that's roaming around the Mall of Louisiana. We don't know if they've caught it yet. We don't know how a python got into the Mall of Louisiana, but apparently there's a python. So there's some breaking news for you. All right, take a look at this video. It's awesome. Talking about Sugarloaf and a great new product that they have developed this year.
All right, here we are. We have the Sugarloaf new hot chocolate bomb, King Cake hot chocolate bomb from Sugarloaf Bakery. We're here with Libby and Jen, and now we're going to try this for the grand experiment. All right, child, please open the package. Remove the hot chocolate bomb. Place in cup. Thank you. That is giant. That is giant. All right. Now, apparently, one of them has a baby.
Hopefully, it's one of the ones that will actually be.
Yes. So we don't really know for sure what is happening. Now, we have the milk coming up. All right. We will pour the milk over the hot chocolate bomb. You want to do that or you want me to do that? Oh, all right. Now how much? All right, you hold the video. Okay, you please take care of the videography. Make sure you. What are you doing? All right, now focus on the in the cup. I do the overhead shot. Okay, ready? All right.
Oh, saving up the camera.
Like sea monkeys. All right, look at that. Look at that. Now we wait. Ooh, this is gonna look good. All right, now we're waiting. Ooh. Hold the camera stick. All right, now we wait. This is gonna like pop up like.
I don't think it's a little
Vinegar or baking soda, right? Should I not stand? Oh, what is it? Like a Hatchimal. Whoa! Look at that.
cool. Oh, that one's gonna do it.
Wait, no, go.
Oh! So satisfying.
And then there's marshmallows in it? It is like a Hatchimal.
It's not like a Hatchimal.
You took a Hatchimal apart. You actually waited for the thing to dissolve.
Wow, look at that. That's awesome. That's like the best thing ever. Wow. Okay, so then what do we do now? We stir it and we drink it. This is so exciting. Okay. Wow, I can't wait. All right, stir it. Ooh.
Why do you always say that?
Nice. All right, another baby. I got that baby. Mine.
Okay, you can buy the next
Yes, I got to buy the next 2,000 king cakes. All right. There it is. There it is.
But
Please
I have to open it.
remove the baby
We have an
before.
orphanage of king cakes, everyone watching.
Before. All right. Remove the baby before drinking.
This is our orphanage of king cake babies.
Yes. So the baby will go in there. All right. Now the grand taste test. Okay. You ready?
Cheers.
Cheers. Okay.
Oh my gosh, it's cinnamony.
Mmm. Yes, yummy.
Bye, Mom.
Oh my, it is cinnamony.
It's cinnamony.
Mm.
Is that a word, cinnamony? Now it is.
Here now. That's good. What do you think?
There's icing in it. It tastes like
It's good hot
there's
chocolate.
icing. I got icing on my spoon.
All right, very good. So these are the Sugar Love hot chocolate bombs.
Maybe it's right.
Really, really, really yummy. We'll have those available at King Cake Cub tomorrow through Monday. Maybe, hopefully. Yes, we will. Sarah's going to be bringing some more tomorrow. Hopefully we'll have them throughout the weekend. All right. Signing off.
Really yummy.
Thanks for watching. Bye. All right, here we are. We have the Sugar Love new.
Okay, that was really, really, really good, and that was fun. It was a lot of fun. We just had them like the last few days of Carnival, but they were a big seller, and it was cool. And actually, at Sugar Love, I'm not sure if they do it during the summer, but over the winter they had a lot of different flavors of the hot chocolate bombs, including the king cake. We just had the king cake, but they have a lot of different ones there at the bakery in Slidell. So go check that out. And they're also doing snowballs too. So little plug there for Sugar Love out in Slidell. Check that out. All right, so we talked about house. We had a great time actually in Mardi Gras Day. I don't know what y'all did, but we, even though things are canceled, we make it a point to celebrate as things should be celebrated. So we got out there, we toured around the neighborhoods, we saw some house floats, we touched the line of Bourbon Street, we went over to the river. There weren't a lot of revelers out there, but we toured around. Drove around Algiers Point a lot just to see some of the house floats, and that was fun. I mean, it was a great day. It wasn't the Mardi Gras that we were used to, but we did the best we can, and that was something that we give the city a lot of credit for, keeping the spirit of Carnival alive, which we knew was going to happen. A year ago today, we said Carnival 2021 is going to look a lot different, and it did. And so no matter what happened, there will still be king cake, and New Orleans will find a way to keep that spirit alive. And we're so proud of everybody, so many people that were able to be involved with house folks, with whatever. Obviously, fortunately, we benefited with king cake, but it was just really nice to be able to go around and see so many people who are making it part of their mission to keep that carnival spirit alive. Okay, coming up, we've got some carnival news from Arthur Hardy. Teletype going on in the background, so you can see that it's like an official news agency here. Let me find my little news screen. Parade update. There we go. All right. So, according to Arthur Hardy, again, happy birthday to him. There are 3 new parades in Jefferson Parish for 2022. The crew of Symphony, which will be following Excalibur on Friday, February 18th. The crew of Ceres, C-A-E-R-U-S, Ceres, on following Atlas, and the crew of Kings on Sunday, 2/20. So there are going to be 3 parades on the first Sunday. Carnival as part of Family Gras, and then the crew of TCQNO, the Culinary Queens of New Orleans, rolling on the west bank of Jefferson Parish for the first time in 30 years on Tuesday, February 22nd. So the Tuesday before Fat Tuesday, and they are going to have it's a featuring women who work or own businesses in the culinary industry. So that should be very cool. And their signature throws are chef hats, plastic wine glasses, and they're going to be rolling with 30 floats and 12 celebrity float lieutenants. So we look forward to that. The crew of the culinary queens of New Orleans hitting the streets of West Bank in Jefferson Parish. All right. Speaking of the crew of kings, props to them for their Salute America parade over Memorial Day weekend. The floats, marching groups, bands, collector cars, motorcycle groups, and Grand Marshal Lieutenant Governor Billy Nungesser on the Louisiana Tourism Float. They did a good job. It was a fun little parade. I mean, it wasn't a grand Mardi Gras parade, but they did a good job for a Memorial Day weekend parade. It was a lovely day. Got some moon pies and Cheez-Its and gummy bears and a lot of other stuff. So props to the crew of kings that I think they are yet to have their new crew out in Metairie. I don't think they've actually paraded in Metairie yet. I think this is their first go around, just because of cancellation and stuff. So they should be on the streets rolling for the first time on the Metairie route in 2022. I could be wrong about that, but what I do know though is that you can go to our website at kingcakehub.com, and we have a parade schedule, which has been updated for this coming year, as much we know so far, and we'll keep updating it as the next few months progress. Our look at the 2022 Mardi Gras parade schedule with some commentary and with other little updates on there. So take a look there on our website at kingcakehub.com. The crew of Conus marched yesterday through the quarter. Costume bar crawl celebrating the beauty and dysfunctionality of New Orleans. The crew of Conus. Did not see any Rex Conus streets. But, there we go. The other thing too on our website, we also have some of the marching crews, out of town things. Take a look at that. It's actually a really good parade schedule, if I do say so myself because I wrote it. But it's sort of, oh look, there's me as King Vitaman from when was that? 2014. Okay. There we go. Anyway, my channel uses. So you can take a look, and then there's the Bosom Buddies theme song if you need. So there's a lot of stuff on there. KingCakeHub.com. Just look under the press, the Carnival blog for your first look at the parade schedule for 2022, and we'll be updating that with more information as things go. Oh, hey, take a look at Mardi Gras TV, which is still going on. Mardi Gras TV, MardiGrasTV.com. We had a fun time with that. We got a little sports podcast, little Pelicans podcast going on right now. We do a lot of sports throughout the afternoon, a little sports chat. We have music overnight. We've got educational shows, World War II Museum. We've got Preservation Resource Center in the morning, some food shows. Chef Charlie, local in town, does some real good videos on that. Nola Deej, free tours by foot. A lot of great stuff going on Mardi Gras TV. It's on 24/7. Every day is something different, curated, so that it's new, updated. Every day is different. We try and get as much current shows as possible. We get a fun day. May 12th at the World's Fair. I had a lot of World's Fair shows on there. A lot of Satchman stuff the other day. So every day is something different. And then coming up this weekend, there's actually Madden simulation. So like they've taken the Madden 22 video game and they're going week by week of the Saints schedule that's upcoming, and they're playing Madden based on the Saints game of that week, and then posting it on YouTube. So we'll be showing some of that. Anyway, every day is something different. Lots of stuff, all local content. a lot of local bands. MardiGrasTV.com 24/7. Check that out. Okay, we are halfway to Carnival. It is July 6th. 6 months today, start of 2022 season. We will have some additional bakeries, nothing to announce at this point, but stay tuned. I think we were up to, what we started off 2019, we were 9 bakeries and 38 varieties of king cake. 2020 was 14 bakeries and 54 varieties. We had 18 bakeries and 64 this past season. So, as far as you know, everybody's still sticking with us, and we hope to have a couple more. The King Cake Coterie, King Cake of the Week Club, will be on sale on October 1st. The lineup we will hopefully have on September the 6th, 2 months from today, and we will announce it, and then it'll go on sale. It'll be on sale throughout the fall. It's a great gift, and it is basically an exclusive King Cake of the Week specialty bakery. We tell the bakery you can do whatever you want. Be as creative as you want to. You just have for something exclusive, and it's something special. Over the few years that we've done it, we've come up with some really, really, really fantastic cakes. So I do look forward to see what is going to be coming up for next year. Here's all of our current group of logos of our bakery partners. But for now, what can we announce on the coterie? We've heard 4 so far. I don't have the actual flavors yet, but we do know that Brennan's is going to be coming up with a brand new king cake to add to their lineup. I'm so excited. I don't know what that flavor is going to be, but I know it's going to be fantastic. And I believe that it will be the debut flavor on January 6th on King's Day. So more information to come on that. That's the info that we have right now. Gracious Bakery's working on something. Cake Cafe is working on something brand new and exciting. And Canada's. I gotta tell you about Canada's. By the way, I have been so happy with them. They've been with us since from the beginning. Really great people to work with, and they were doing such a good job at getting us product and even having backup product. And like, hey, we ran out of snickerdoodle, and they're like, hey, we got more for you. Sent the truck from Homa, and Vince Canada had some that he had brought himself to make sure that we weren't running out of product. Midway through the season, actually towards the end of the season, they said, oh, you got to try this salted caramel cake. And I said, you have a salted caramel king cake? I said, I got to have a sample of that. So still a little while after it. So finally, like towards the end of the season, they brought us this sample of the salted caramel king cake. And I got to tell you, this is one of the greatest things that I have ever had. It's phenomenal. So that's going to be making its debut next Carnival. The white chocolate, the gooey butter white chocolate raspberry, which they came out with this year, which was one of the first ones that we were carrying. First time we were carrying that particular king cake. Also, just crazy. Taking a look at the pictures, it's bittersweet. That's Bread Zone Oak right there. Joined us for the first time this season. More Bread Zone Oak, and we were very happy to be working with them. The Brendan's cakes worked out so fantastic. We were so pleased to have them on board. That was the chocolate black and gold. That was the Pink Parade strawberry. The strawberry one, and the traditional one is actually one of the best traditional king cakes I've ever had. She totally knocked it out of the park with that. The strawberry one, we had breakfast. What was it? Like 4 in the morning. We had to be obviously super early. It wasn't that early. It was like 6, but it was very early. So our breakfast to kick off Carnival was the Brennan strawberry cake. Anyway, these are making me hungry. We're not going to torture you with king cake pictures because it's still 6 months before you can eat them. But that is our celebratory video for halfway to Carnival 2022 on July the 6th. All right, I'm Will Samuels. Thank you very much for joining us today. Whether you're watching this live or watching the video on YouTube on our website, which we'll be posting it on to give you some updates as to what we are working with for Carnival. For Carnival 2022, 6 months today. We are so excited. Stay safe this summer. Please get your vaccine. Please get your vaccine please get your vaccine. Very, very important. We're not done with COVID yet. We worked out very well last year. We're fortunately we were able to play it safe. But we need to make sure that we can beat this thing and that we be back on the streets partying safely, responsibly, and the way we've been doing it for 2022. So please, please, please get that vaccine. Wear your mask. Do so. I only am doing so as well because it's a responsible thing to do. Because this thing's not done yet. We all got to do our part to help combat COVID and the variants and everything else. So stay safe out there. Have a great summer. We'll be back with you on September the 6th with some more info about the Rotary and everything else and what we have planned for 2022. Happy halfway to Carnival. Thank you so much for being with us, and we'll talk soon.